What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel today. We are back on iRacing for the first time in a very, very long time. We are here today with late model stock cars at Five Flags. I know it's been quite a while since I've gotten the chance to record anything. Just a lot of things have happened. It's been pretty very busy, actually, extremely busy. And I've also been doing some other things, prioritizing some other things that I've been working on. So you'll see those at some point. I'm going to hop into group racing just in case anybody's able to join us. I know Rolo was hoping to, but we'll see if anybody else is able to. I need some practice. Excuse me, I need some practice. I practiced for about 10 to 15 laps yesterday, and that was all I got. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm not expecting much, but it's about having fun. Hopefully a 0x. I've had a messy run of things lately, but yeah, this video is going to go up while I'm gone. I will be in Charlotte this coming week, followed by the week after that being in Baton Rouge on a work trip, so that'll be good. But yeah, the videos are going to be pretty scarce as far as iRacing goes. I hope to have a couple things out that I can kind of spread out while I'm gone. But yeah, I guess we'll see. So this will come out while I'm in Charlotte, but then the other one will come out while the other thing I'm going to try to record will come out probably while I'm still in Charlotte, but then I'll have to record stuff for while I'm in Baton Rouge. Is what I'm trying to say. I know it didn't sound very smooth when I said that, but that's the goal anyways. I'm not sure. I do have some other pre-recorded stuff, some other series that'll be coming out while I'm gone, but as far as fresh content stuff, I'm recording the week of, that type of thing. So anyways, we'll head right into practice. I need as much as I can get. I was not awful. I don't know if the guy I was practicing with was any good. He was a 4,500 and was about half a tenth or a little bit more quicker than I was, but again, I don't know if he was running hot laps or what he was doing, but I don't really have any expectations. Hopefully it's just fun. Hopefully I learn a little bit more. Hopefully it's fun. That's enough update. Lemke's in here. Good to see him. I don't really see any other notable big names on the list so far. We'll take my brake bias down a click and we'll go to 10-to-1 steering ratio. Don't know if that's going to make a difference. I think tire saving is going to be a big thing here. We'll see what kind of lap time I can get out of this, but I think that having some tires left is going to be very important. So hopefully that's the goal as well. All right, first couple laps on cold tires are pretty rough. The car is very slippery, and then on old tires as well, it's going to be pretty slippery. So it makes a lot of grip use. Definitely try to get some heat in these puppies from Q. I'm not going to be very good in Q. My brain is still telling me to drive this like super late model. You can get on the power way earlier than you can the super because this thing is gripped up. It doesn't have a whole bunch of power, so we'll see what we're able to do. I think anything against sub 17.2 would be an absolute fabulous lap. I have no idea if we can get anywhere near that. Or a Q lap, we'll see. That was awful. I have to bail on lap 1 to try to get some tire heat for lap 2. See if that does the trick for me at least. So we'll play it by ear. Again, not expecting very much. Will probably be the back half of top split. I think that would be a good chance to just kind of save tires, see what we got, learn, get some new data for a track like this. We haven't really been there, and of course, the further I fall behind, not running the car every week. 17 flat direction. Yeah, that was the 17 flat in front of me from Jordan, so I'm actually really happy with that lap. Of course, the Q that doesn't do anything, that was like my third lap. So the more data I can get, the better. Like I was saying there before, I noticed my lap time. The unfortunate part is that, of course, everybody else has been running this car. If you're a regular in the series, obviously, pretty much weekly since it came out. We're on like week 5 now, I think, maybe, so 4 or 5. And this is only going to be my 3rd or 4th race in the car at all. So I'm significantly behind as far as knowing what I need. Knowing how to pace myself, that type of thing. We're getting there. Normally you'd say, I'm getting better every time I go on track. That's not entirely true for me in this car. I might be learning more. I would hesitate to say without looking data support that I'm getting any better. But that's not what it's about. It's all about having fun. It's a relatively enjoyable car. It's not my favorite or anything by any means, but it's not awful. I'm enjoying driving it. It sounds like a lot of other people are enjoying on the Sims, so that makes it a good addition. 16.8 behind me there from 42. That's flying pretty good. Definitely flying pretty good. I don't know how much that's burning through tires. We'll hopefully again have decent long run speed, or if not good long run speed, at the very least we'll have some tire left on it. So maybe we'll make some passes at the very end. We'll see. been quite the day, quite the busy couple of weeks for me. So again, I apologize if there haven't been too many videos. By the time this goes up, I would, maybe this will go up on Friday, I don't know. But anyways, I was going to say that there have been a couple of new series I've started, so keep an eye out for those, but you've already seen one. And you won't have seen the other one yet. Keep an eye out for it on my channel, so that's going to be one thing. Alright, we got to be pushing the end of our practice time here. We have 5 minutes, so we got to have probably 2-3 laps tops here. Falling down the speed charts, they're going to be fast guys. I'm still in flat, which isn't even awful. It's within a 10th and a half of the pole, but again, I expect to be basically towards the back of top split, assuming to be in top split. 5100 is a very, very big group of drivers here. 119 already. Yeah, you see we're not top 10 speed even for sure in this practice. So. I have to hope for some calamity. That was actually my best lap. Interesting. So we're 13 laps in now. Got my best lap. We'll probably have to just save some tires, be patient with it. Hope for the best at the end. That's our chance. Hope for some wrecks to not be involved in them. That's our chance. But we'll see. We're not going to be in the 8s. We might be able to pull out a 9 at some point, depending on what the track conditions are like. If we get some clean air at the right time for the tire run. But I am not going to find the 8 unless there's something I can pick up very, very quickly. But again, this is all just about learning, improving. So that maybe next season we come back and be a little bit more competitive. We'll have to see how that plays out. Hello. Okay, looks like this might be a session going up. Maybe we won't make top split. That'd be pretty crazy if we didn't make top split at 5K, but I've seen weirder stuff before, definitely, so. Alright. I don't know what to expect. We'll see. Home of the Snowball Derby, 5 Flags. Love to see it. Never been. Maybe it's on the bucket list for someday. Not one of those must-see events in my mind, but definitely important to the world of short track racing. So, be nice to go someday. I could talk myself into that. It is a pretty prestigious weekend, I guess. And obviously, Ty Majeski, a former winner, makes me automatically interested. So. Alright, let's see. Is this top split? I would think so. Alright, we're number 3 at least. Plemons, Lewis, myself, Lemke, Arch. Zach Bohm is here. This name is familiar. Did I just race with him in something else recently? Maybe I did. The rest of these guys don't really ring a bell, but that doesn't mean anything. Field of 16. I guess top 10 would be the goal. I have no idea if that's realistic or not, but that's the goal. Make sure we get our settings all straight. Track temp is 84, slightly hotter. We got about a minute. Might as well go back out. See what it's like. I'm very, very happy with that. It's not fast, but I'm very happy with it. Lemons ran a 73. Alright, they're not there. Actually, it wasn't Lemon, it was Mitchell Bogan behind us. Lemons with another 7. Nonetheless, pretty wild lap right there. We will not have that kind of pace. We're less than 2/10 off though, which I guess is always a good marker. That's my ultimate speed. Again, I'm just going to play it slow. Not be involved in ARACs, hopefully. That should be good enough for hopefully a top 10. If we just keep it smooth, have some tire left, that would be the goal. I don't even know how long this thing races. I'm assuming 50 laps. Definitely got some fast cars in here, so they're going to be ones to look out for. And I would assume at some point someone's going to get impatient with how ripped up this car is. In most splits, I would assume once someone out of the way. We shall see. I need all the SR units, so we'll keep going here. That was fast. 7. So I was second slowest in the warm-up. That's fine. Just trying not to embarrass myself, essentially, which we shouldn't do if we don't die. I've died 2 for 2 or maybe 3 for 3. I can't remember how many of these I've done, but I've died in all of them. So. All right. So first lap is kind of a tire heat up lap, and then we'll send it, hope for the best, see what happens. Don't really have any expectation, don't really know what to expect or what I'm looking for, but let's see what we got here. It's pretty poor through there. Pay off down the front a little bit. There we go, pretty good to run too. I felt like I was a little bit lackluster on my power application, but we didn't slide at all, so it's okay. Same deal there. That actually felt pretty good. It's not going to be fast, but it's going to be smooth. 1693, I'm happy with that. Hopefully that won't be last. We're sub 17, so I'm assuming the pole's going to be a high 6. Low 7. Okay, we are last right now, but only like 7 people have gone, so I'm pretty happy with that. Again, we're more than a 10th off everybody else. But we didn't embarrass ourselves. We didn't run like 17.2 or something ridiculously slow, just mostly slow. And again, I don't know exactly how it'll shake out, but hopefully we're not dead last. That's kind of the goal. I know Lemke will be fast, Lewis, Plemons, Arch will be fast, Dyer's probably fast. Don't recognize the other 3 guys, Hoff, Kissenweather, and Mullins. Don't ring a bell, but I'm sure they're going to be plenty fast as well. So we're right in the middle right now, which isn't ideal. That's not the move, I promise you that. Looks like Lewis or Plemons or Lemke, if they're going to win the pole, they're definitely going to have to go with a 6 or at least a very low 7. Obviously, a 713 is pretty damn sporty. Not a 7, or it's a dead even time. 713 from Plemons as well, so a tie for the front row right now. Let's see if Lewis or Lemke puts up a solid lap. I don't know, maybe Plemons will be faster on a second lap, I'm not sure. Lewis ran a 17.3 his first lap, so that must have been a throwaway. Let's see what he's got for lap number 2. What was my first lap? Well, I'm thinking of it. We'll wait till he runs. Arch runs an 86. Lewis 7.24 was my first lap. 7.75. I did also run purposefully slow. Kissenweather. Will he pick up on lap number 2 about a 10th and put me back to last again? We'll see shortly. He did not. Sweet, not last. That's a success. We are back to 12th. Again, I expect Lemke to be better than me and probably Randy Mullins based on that practice lap as well. But we're not starting last, at least. Who isn't ready to go yet? Looks like it's Lemke as usual. So a lot of Midwest representation here. Welker, Levon Vandergest. Oh, he's a real life super late model driver, right? Is this guy in the ARCA Midwest Tour? Name rings a bell. Might be a super late model driver. All right, well, he went on track at least, it looks like. So see what Lemke's got, and then it looks like we're going to start 13th at worst here, so we'll take that. Could be worse. All right, Lemke, let's go. Come on, run your laps, homeboy. And again, some of these guys are pretty aggressive. Plemons, Lewis. Come on, Lemke. Come on, Derek, where are you? What did you do? Did you crash? Nope, nobody crashed in Q, it looks like. 17 flat. That's going to be last. Hopefully his second lap is a little bit of a pickup. Otherwise, that's kind of embarrassing for his lap because he's a very talented race car driver, obviously. I would assume he'd run a mid to low 8 at the worst here, even if he did not have a couple of good laps. Mid to low 8. I did run a mid 8. There you go. Do I know my stuff or do I know my stuff? All right. we're ready to rock and roll, starting 13th, rolling off from the back, which will actually probably be a good thing. It's probably where I belong. So, yeah, let's get no tires. If we screw it, we screw it. So, might as well keep the tear off and stuff though. All right. So, yeah, straightforward. Not a lot of expectations. If we grab a couple freebies from Rex and other stuff that goes on, excellent. If not, hopefully we learn something. Hopefully we save some tires. So, at the very least, let's hope to keep the front tires on, not pick up any damage that affects that, anything crazy. Use it as a test session if nothing else. So, starting 13th, I guess the minimum expectation is to finish in the top 13. You don't want to go backwards ever. But you know, top 10 is the great goal. If we finish 10th or better, that's a fantastic run, especially for me in this car now. But 13th is kind of the minimum. Unless I get wrecked, obviously, that's kind of a crapshoot. It doesn't matter. But if we just run a smooth race, I would hope that we could beat 3 people through incidents or tire burning or just being faster than somebody. Who knows? So we'll see what we got. Waiting on 12th, 14th, and 15th to grid. And now just 12th. Ugh, sleepy. There's Arch. All right. Like the various sun drop cars. They look pretty good. Mine's gray. Again, it's the default scheme, but I like it, so. I do like this car. I like this body. It's kind of the newer 5-star style Cars Super Late Model Tour, Cars Late Model Tour. All right, we are underway. It's a very good sounding race car. Again, not my favorite. It's one of my favorite sounding on the sim. It's fun enough to drive. Again, it's probably a little bit too gripped up for a track like this, which may or may not be realistic. I'm not sure, but it is a lot of fun at slippery tracks. From what I've seen, you know, some tracks like Sobo was super fun, even though I had awful luck. All right, we are ready to go. We need as much front tire saved as we can, not spin out on cold tires or anything like that. You gotta be nice and patient, nice and careful. Hope for the best. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, let's learn something at least. So, coming from deep, just gotta save some tires. Everybody warming them up because you need speed at the front end, but I'm gonna hope for speed on the back end. Never know what can happen around here. It's a pretty tough track. So, it is 50 laps indeed, so nothing to worry about there. Alright, here we go. We are ready to fire off. We're not going anywhere fast, so. Field, we are underway. It's my 4th gear. There it is. Let's get it. Wait for the death. Clear the 12 right there, and again, just kind of shove the line behind Arch here. And then you kind of hurry. Not going anywhere, so it's almost a self-spin around the head there. Looks like that was dire. Patient with it, nowhere to go. Not going anywhere. Make sure you keep your eyes up. That's a key. These cars, these really tight corners with a lot of banking, it's really tough to see around the corner, especially this far back. There's a lot that can happen. So. Be nice and patient with everything. As little braking as I can get away with, patient throttle. It's all pretty straightforward right now. Oh, they're dodging. A lot going on up there, so definitely not concerned right now. Push too hard. Unnecessarily get involved in anything, so. Or necessarily get involved.
Tony, this thing flipped out.
Either or. He's flying over there. Good grief, he's gone by a bunch. Lemons and others in the back.
Nah, just blow my tires off.
Dude's flying. Yeah, like you said, he's not gonna have any tires left to save. Oh, that was a big save.
My bad. I just didn't see the feeling though.
It's interesting. It's like everybody sorted everything out.
I'm starting to stand way back.
He is not within 90.
Where'd you go? Did you get trained?
Yeah, they kind of wanted to go, and I didn't really feel like it yet, so I just kind of let them go.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Some people would have entire saving here. That's Arch with the on Dyer. Make that move inside. Just kind of hanging out. Just went 17-0 for the first time. Just kind of hanging out. Still in 13th. I'll take that as a good sign. Not awful by any means. So we can still see most of the pack, so that's a good thing. Don't know if we're saving tire or doing normal or burning tires unintentionally. We'll find out probably about 25 laps. Regardless, right now I'm enjoying it. I ran a little bit here, but kind of the pace to find it. Hopefully we're still cruising a little bit. Just a touch of the brakes there to help with those to plan, and we just roll through. Just using a touch of brakes though, just to get things set. Definitely scrambling there. Looks like they pretty much singled out the top 5, or second or fifth at least, because Peter was gone. Randy Bolton behind us got the 12 car, so we hope to fill in the gap there. Still dodging up here on the 8. Arch getting full send, why not? YOLO. It's on lemon. The 13 gets to be here, I'll probably just roll over and be so much faster. Going this one too hard for 13 places, pretty crazy. Hasn't been a death though, there's still time. There hasn't been one yet. You got time. Like I've hit a competitive wall here. We're still hanging on about 4 car lengths back. We're not going anywhere. We're losing just a slight bit of time to the cars behind us. Even though I'm not pushing, it feels like we're not even making a dent. It feels like everybody's running the exact same pace. So maybe they are. Again, I'd like to get a premiere or 2. Go 1 or 2 and that would be a success. Not sure if that'll happen. 13 looks pretty sporty behind us. So. We'll see at what point it catches us too. If there's like 10 to go, obviously there's 30 to go. No point in playing 13. Looks like it's hard to pass too, which is interesting. I expected this car gripped up as it is to once you get position on something, you just kind of roll around the corners, but it doesn't look like that's the case because you pull over the top fairly well. Nail your line, which is probably much easier said than done, much easier than making it sound. So we have pulled on 15 and 16 for sure. 13 is still running all over. So Arch is going to go up by Potter ahead. 8 spot. So follow this gap. No, we can't. It's alright. Simmerville is moved up. I'm not even going to go there. 13 has cars just about reached car lengths. Not even the halfway yet, long way to go. Still see the leaders up ahead. The point I'm at now though, I can't see because these higher ends in this car. I can't see like the 3 cars in front of me. I mean, there's 2 cars, there's 3 cars in the gap that I can't see an entry. I'm tucked in under the 10 like this. Pretty damn scary in case there's contact something happens. I have no way of knowing, no way of avoiding it, obviously. Pretty terrifying. Obviously, it's part of it, so just gotta keep pushing on, keep cruising. I think we have speed to pass at least 1 or 2 of these guys, whether we get the opportunity and whether or not I don't know how to make the bottom work on some of these. A totally different story. We shall see in due time. The lap here will get cross flags. There's the 15 track just a little bit. Probably leaving a lot of bottom open on my entry, which could make me hold up for a big send at some point. 15, we'll see. Hopefully that's not the case. You do have to protect your entry a little bit around here. Taking a big slide. This hole in the bottom, no, not quite. Thought about it. Quite like that. fit in there with the shallow entry I took. It's like the bottom does roll. It's very slow car. It's very much for that time. Another great sun drop car. Love to see it. Could have been the only one. Alright, well, we got Paul this 10 up through here because he had one hit. That was this guy. So, this is our chance to make an actual pass. Probably the only chance we get to make an actual pass in this race. So, we're going to take it while we can. Center roll there. I think we do have more tires left than I am driving with, so 20 to go. I guess we'll start to go a little bit harder, nothing too crazy because they go over on.
Bye.
Go a little bit, maybe another 5%. Obviously, we have good center exit roll on this. We won't charge the entry too terribly hard. This will be easy to right on. Speed in the corner for sure. See that we just pull another 10th or so every exit, even though we give up 1 or 2 on the entry, which is a sign of having plenty of rear tire left, which is good. Just don't want to give it all away here for no reason. 9th right up in front of us with Lemke and Bailey Dutton right here as well. Again, can't really go anywhere. It takes so long to make a pass. I'm not sure I have what I need to make a pass anyways. It's more of a someone opens the door and follow through, which is fine. Definitely going to lose some iRacing today unless there's a pretty catastrophic crash ahead, which is fine. It's just a number, especially on an all. That's why they invented the all right. So I enjoy having fun. I enjoy doing stuff like this. You know, carrying really so. Lap times appear relatively healthy. We're hanging around the back of these guys. The guys behind them kind of falling off in some tire wear. Kind of maintained with this group at least kind of mid-pack, which I'm pretty happy with. They left I should say the top 8's kind of left us, but the 3 right immediately in front of us, no matter how fast they are, how much they burn their stuff up. We're still hanging on top of them, so I'm happy with that. 14 to go. If we can hang on this position, I think that'd be right. See if we got some tires left. Just done inside left. I'm gonna try to follow through here when they get to this point to make a pass. Tires that we got left, so hopefully we can make this one stick. That should be pretty good there, a little bit of contact. Crazy. There we go, nice late apex there. Make that move. This line to work. Use those rear tires now, nothing saved before, so it's all over us what we got there. Definitely scrub the fronts a little bit here. Let it go. Feel alright. The entry's not great. The center X is pretty good, strong still. Yeah, I worked pretty hard to find speed in this car over a full race distance. It's kind of cool that way. It's pretty quick, but it's definitely a different than the old late model for sure. Center pole. Yeah, I feel like I've burned up the right front even though I wasn't trying to, which is maybe just how my driving style fits this car. Our center exit roll is definitely better than those around us at least, so I'm probably breaking about even. It's helping me to get away after I make a pass. I definitely can't shoot it past this door, it feels like. We're still making decent lap time. race that we have. We need to make the pass to drive away just a little bit. So that's all it takes. 7 to go. Still time for something to happen. An incident. In the case maybe still pretty good clock up ahead. Still sitting leaders, which is good. Six to go. Alright. 5 back to Lemke now. That should be plenty as long as there's not a big checkup ahead because we're driving anything. Shouldn't have to worry about him driving back up here in just a couple laps and making a pass. So we just gotta be smart, be smooth, keep the eyes up. Definitely have her in the right front off. There's nothing to save him for at this point. Obviously no yellows, so might as well go hard. See what's left of it at the end as a kind of metrics. So, and we are pulling the guys behind just a little bit still, so that tells me we're still at least got significantly better exit than they've got. Just about 3 wide up there with Dwyer, Dalton, some of those guys. We'll see if they can spun around here in the last 2 laps. They're trying to go 3 there, March. They actually backed up there. Probably a smart move for race preservation. Loud there, still good. Really pulling there, might get badly back behind me there for the spot. They're thinking about wrecking here with 2 to go. They're thinking about Arch and whoever else we got there. Dalton's gonna get all jacked up by the other gun. Oh, it's Levon. That's who it is. Levon, I think it's pronounced actually. I'm not thinking about it. 1 more to go. We're not gonna have a chance to get to the 14 car. Still a chance that someone's going to use something else up here. We'll see how it plays out. We didn't need too many more laps here. 14's definitely struggling. We would have not needed too many more laps to get a chance here. That was fun though. We probably needed, yeah, 1 or 2 more laps tops to grab that top 10 I wanted. But learned a lot. It went well. I'm happy with 11th. It's not what I wanted, but I said, you know, the ultimate pass fail was kind of top 13, and we did that. We made 2 good passes, so that's a win. Yeah, I mean, look at that X times getting. This guy had no front tires left. 2 more laps, I would have had that. Looks like Clemens drove up and took the win. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that. 60% right front, 80% right rear. So that tells me I did save quite a bit of rear tire, especially for a track like this. Probably could have saved a little more right front. I don't know exactly when I went. Roughly halfway is, I guess, when I started to push a little bit, but probably could have saved a little bit more, but we'll take that. So let's see what the race result says. 3,800 SOF, that was top split. How many splits were there? 7 splits, dang, that's pretty crazy. Just the 1 lead change. We lost 56 iRating, but we gained 0.12 SR, so I call that a net win. 7,100 out of dot for Plemons, good for him. Just shy of 6K for Jackson Lewis. We lose, like I said, 56, but we end up 11th out of 16. That's a solid event. And did we run the slowest, fastest lap? I would assume not. Correct. We ran the 5th slowest or the 4th slowest. So that's still an absolute win. So that's going to be all for today. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing. My other 2 new series coming out that you'll have to wait to see. I won't name them. I'm used to naming them. But that's going to be all for today. Until next time. Bye.